Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give you probably some of the only weight loss advice you will ever need in your life for you to have a sustainable and long-term weight loss journey. So we kind of have a problem because weight loss is such an emotional and subjective experience. And I just had an ant crawl over my camera. But basically, there's so many things that can impact your weight. Lifestyle changes, metabolic changes, not seeing progress, relying on our memory over data. All of these things can really muddy the waters when it comes to tracking our weight loss or our weight management journey. And we often focus too much on what to do and then not so much on the when and the how, or how much, I should say. So here are a couple of tips and tricks that will keep you motivated, or that will help you remotivate yourself when you're getting into that slump. Number one is looking at your progress within a range or an average. And this is particularly true for my female friends because our menstrual cycle has an impact on our weight on a week-to-week basis. So it's really important to look at ranges and to look at the average of things versus just a single point of data. And this could be whether that is, your calories that you're eating, whether that is what weights you're using, whether that is your level of energy or your endurance levels. On some days you might be able to do 10 pounds and on other days you can only do 8, but on a really good day you might be able to do 20. So look at it as the average to track your progress instead of the single day, because the day that you're able to do 20, well, you're really, really happy, but then the next day if you can only do 15, it doesn't mean that you're going backwards. It just means that on that particular day you're doing 15. Then number 2 is changing your successive measure. I have a whole video about weight loss versus fat loss, but the number on the scale is not the only measure, or it's not the only KPI for you to say you are successful at something. I prefer to encourage my clients and also you to look at your fat percentage relative to your muscle mass. So the proportion of the two. Maybe your clothes are fitting better. Maybe your level of energy is higher. Maybe you recover better from one workout to another. Maybe you sleep better. Maybe you have more comfortable menstrual cycles. All of these other KPIs are just as valid as the number on the scale. In fact, I believe that those other KPIs are a better indication of your health than the number on that scale. Next is experiment with one thing at a time. Very often when we get motivated to do something, we'll do everything at once. We'll go vegan, do intermittent fasting, start jogging, and then do muscle training and Pilates and yoga all in one shot. And then we don't know what actually worked. So my recommendation is always to start with one thing at a time, track your progress over the span of 1 to 2 months, especially for women, and then see if it worked or not. And if it didn't, maybe drop it. If it did, keep at it and then add something else to it. So don't do all of the trends all at once. It's really hard for you to then identify what worked and what didn't. Then the other thing is also understanding that there are a ton of other factors in your life that can impact your fat/weight loss/weight management/ being healthy. You need to always put things in context. So if I use the example of weight training, for me anyways, in the week of my luteal phase, I just can't pump as much iron. Like my muscles strength is just not there. I am just much more tired. And so I will still do weight training, but I will lower the strength or the weight of my weights. It could be also that maybe you caught a cold, maybe you were on vacation, maybe you were really stressed at work, maybe you're taking hormonal treatments, maybe you're on medication, maybe your immune system levels are low. Put things in context so that you can really understand why things are happening. And it might not be that your routine is faulty, and it might not be that you are slowing down in your progress. It just might mean that something in your life has happened that has interrupted your progress. So put things in context so that you're not too hard on yourself. Then the last one is collect data. Because we often rely on our memory for our health progress, but our memory is actually really faulty. It has been known that we will create pieces of memory that wasn't actually true to fill in the gaps. Or our memories get replaced through conversation with somebody else. And we recreate memories time and over again, and our memories change over time. And so relying only on your memory to know whether you are making progress or not is not super reliable. So collect data. Don't make it obsessive, but collect how much, what is your weight, just to have an idea. Take proper measurements of your body. Take down indications of your energy levels. Take down indications of your clothes size if you like, your calories, symptoms that you're experiencing, any variation or combination of this, just so that you can have data in front of you, so that you can look at things objectively and then make informed decisions and opinions about your health versus just trying to recall things that may or may not have been changed in your own mind or by somebody else through conversation. So these are some of my tips for you to have a long and sustainable weight loss journey. I keep saying weight loss, but it really should be weight management journey, because you're not always trying to lose weight. Very often you just want to maintain a healthy body. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. If this video was helpful for you, please join back every single Friday. I post a new video about stress management, weight management, and nutrition. And my goal in life is to give you all the tools possible so that you can take back control of your health and wellness. Thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. Bye.